Bonjour from the sparkling shores of the French Riviera. Welcome to Cannes. This city is more than just a playground for the rich and the famous. It's where glamour meets the sea. Most people know Cannes for its iconic film festival, red carpets, designer gowns, and flashbulbs in every direction. But in September, it's all about boats. The Cannes Yachting Festival transforms this chic coastal city into a floating showroom of the world's most stunning vessels, from sleek day boats to jaw-dropping super yachts. Whether you're a serious yacht buyer or just here to dream, it's impossible not to get swept up in the festival atmosphere. Sun-kissed promenades, champagne in hand, and yes, topless bronze bodies basking on the beach. Cannes is unapologetically fabulous. It's a holiday, it's a lifestyle, it's a statement. And right now, it's the epicenter of the boating world. So kick off your shoes and come barefoot with us.
We are at the Cannes Boat Show, so it's very exciting. There is amazing stuff to see today, or this whole week actually. The most amazing thing is green energy boat, completely sustainable, a 70-footer with wing sails, so there's no mast, there's no rigging, and this boat sails fast as well.
So we're going to have a really good look at that one, and it's not only just for boaties, because there's lots of stuff, lots of gadgets and things like that they always bring out, innovative stuff. It's always really interesting and intriguing, so we're going to check that out as well.
We want to see all the newest versions of all the boats, as well as the Modex and all the gear. So this should be amazing stuff.
So come along for the ride. Should be good fun. We've just stepped through the entry gates and we've got a map to see where we can go, where we can see things. It's not obvious, and normally you walk through the pavilion first, which isn't the case here. But we're going to head towards the boats, I think, because it is looking a little overcast and you just never know. Look at that excitement on his face. Here's at a boat show. First up, we have the sea winds behind us. And we don't know if Richard's here or not, but...
No, he is. We've got an appointment to see Richard, so we'll look around there 13, 17, later in the week.
So that'll be really cool. So we're just going to do a loop to see where everything is, even though we have got a map. You know where we are?
Yeah, we're here. Glary pink, isn't it? I don't know how our eyes are going to be after a week at home.
The strip carpet is very bright, wicked pink, and it's really glaring on the eyes. So we have to keep our sunnies on, even though it's only overcast. Check how bright the pink is. Of course, there's always fun things at the show, like blow-up things and fun stuff. So these are some of the toys that are here on display. So this seems a really good idea. It's an inflatable parasol. Obviously, you can get different sizes, but you can actually use it as a parasol, or you can use it as a floating device.
And obviously you can tie it on as well. It's got attachment points at the front and the back.
So it's very sturdy.
And obviously strong enough to take your weight.
Yeah.
So 3 meters is 800 euros and 2 meters is 480 euros.
Now, when you get into the med, it's amazing how much you need these passerelles. They need to be long. Unfortunately, sometimes like the 2 meter ones just don't cut it. So the longer the better as far as weight concerned, because you have this massive gap. And when you get storms, you don't want to be too close to the dock anyway. So the longer you can have it, really the better it is. That's a pretty good price. And obviously because it's inflatable, it rolls up into a bag and doesn't take up much room. Not like the traditional passerelles where you've got this big plank that you have to try and manage somehow. Something like this is a great idea.
And you're saying you've got rails on the bigger ones?
2.5 and the 3 meter gate.
Okay, so you've got different colours.
And after you choose the deck.
Okay.
And you could brand your own name.
Okay.
Nice.
It's premium.
And look,
And this is a fender for the rear.
fender for the rear.
When you lift, it will be a seat.
Okay.
Nice.
Here's a cushion.
Cushions.
And you have the Velcro behind
Oh, the Velcro, yeah.
on the side of the boat.
All right, okay, so that you can just go on
Yes.
the staunches. Okay, great idea.
To put in the garden.
And that's a blow-up sofa as well. Wow. Look at this. So look at this. That's very good. Italian sofa single. I really like those. They're very ingenious.
And then they just deflate as well.
Yes, yes.
There you have an inflatable dinghy that can pack up, obviously, to be stored away.
Steps for your dog to get back up into the boat.
That's very
because
cool.
they struggle to get up, and this goes under the water, and they climb up there with their paws and step aboard.
I know
Amazing.
just the people with dogs that could really use this.
For the color, for the vision of the dog.
All right.
The red, when he's in the water, he will see.
Okay.
There you
For coming
go.
back.
Amazing.
It's all very scientific. That's what the dog sees, so they know where to come back to.
So it's around €300 for your dog to get on and off the boat without you having to lift it up.
How much do you love your dogs? They call it a hammock, but this is for swimming in the water but protecting yourself against things like jellyfish. Excellent. And they have sups too. So if people from our channel want to contact you, do you have a card? Or That's excellent. It's very impressive. So we're at the boat show and the squall's coming over and everyone's running for cover. But we're out here because we're asking you to subscribe, to ding the notification bell and to like. And any minute here, we're going to get rained on. So it'd be really cool if you could do that because we don't want you to miss out on any of the cool stuff that's coming up, especially stuff from the boat show. Do it now, guys, before it storms. Okay, guys, so this is another exciting toy that we've seen at the Cannes Boat Show. These are actually made out of metal, and we've seen one of the super yachts with one of these up top of their top deck. So it's a two-seater car, it's electric, and it's the cutest thing since sliced bread. Have a look at this.
So they're green, but the interesting thing is because they're so small, they can park sideways into the verge. Sunroof.
They've even got a boot.
And the cost of these is €18,000.
Okay guys, so behind us we have some really cool fenders, and they seem to be going beyond to get exactly what you want. So, yeah.
So tell us about your fenders, they're very interesting.
Yeah, so this is a unique fenders in the world that we create a storage space inside the fenders in which you're not losing space when you are sailing. So it's, of course, it's inflatable and deflatable, so meaning that you never lose space. We use the same technology as the stand-up paddle, so the drop C to make them more durable, more performance, of course. And thanks to the storage space, so you can put some water to become them heavier, etc., without killing the structure of the fenders.
So they don't blow around in the wind.
Yeah, like for a huge boat or super yacht, we do that.
Yeah.
So today we have like 4 formats, like the small one, 60 centimeters on top, 80, 120, and 150 for yacht and super yacht. And that we are trying to change in terms of fenders is to make them unique, so making them customizable at 100%, so you can put the name of the boat, the brand, the QR code as you want. And we try to develop some new materials that is unique too, like a Chanel bag or simili-cuir, stuff like that. And to change, we want to kill the socks that you put in the classic fenders because they keep all the salt, etc. And mud, and it's falling in the water often too.
Excellent. I mean, that looks like a seat.
Yeah, because like this one is not an inflatable one, it's a strong one. Even there is some people like they sit. Well, that's the funniest thing with our customer. It's like they found the way how to use it by themselves inside. So we have 30 liters of storage, and you can put like
Wow.
cheese. We have some the ice box too. We have the toolbox that is keep inside, and of course you can the ice box you can put a bottle with a glass or food when you go for a day or etc.
Picnic, yeah.
Yeah.
Multifunctional.
Multifunctional.
We love
Yeah,
that.
multifunction. That's the things we may want to kill the picture of the fenders that's just there to protect the boat. And you go to a marina, it's one of the first things that you see is the fenders. So this is the reason why we want to make them useful, stronger, more durable, and of course designer compared to what there is in the market.
What's an idea of the price range for like the different
it's
sizes?
between like this one is starting with a classic color at 270 euro, and we can go until 700 euro for the biggest one, because we have the classic color, let's say, and then if you take a carbon one or this kind of stuff, it's a change of the price because there is classic, or at least after we have some option like customization, the logo, or if you want like to make a full print customizable, you can, depending on the size, it's between 40 and 60 euro more.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
So this boat obviously hasn't wasted any space on his boat with solar.
Some of the very best in the industry are here at the Cannes Boat Show, so it's no surprise we've spotted the gear that's going straight onto the Portofino 52. First up, we discovered One Sails, and they are nothing short of spectacular, high-performance molded sails that can't delaminate and are fully recyclable. Thank you, Flavio.
You're welcome.
Then we found Barmer, known for their top-quality jib and bowsprit electric furlers, making it effortless to sail the furls without a single rope in sight. Next, the clever FlexiFold props, giving us the perfect balance of smooth sailing performance and powerful motoring when we need it. And let's not forget Blue Airco, with their incredible air conditioning system saving around 50% power, so Ellie can sleep like a dream, even on those scorching, sweaty tropical nights. And finally, Antal winches, the gold standard for high quality, long lasting deck gear that keeps everything running like clockwork. So on the 42-foot catamaran that I built, I had Antal winches. They lasted for 20 years, and I had only one that caused any trouble, and I had to replace it, but that was because of my fault, because I didn't service it. It was just full of salt and it rusted. But all the others are still working 25 years on. They're just it's amazing quality Antal. So
that's really, really nice.
Yeah.
This is the story we love to hear about it. So, because sometimes it happened that a few owners write us stories, something like that, that they just purchased an old boat that still having our winches, and this is the most common things they say is, this is the only thing that they don't need to touch to maintain because it's still working properly. And you know, we are happy to hear about it just because we put so much effort in the engineering and also in the building of all our stuff, with some pillars in mind that is always the same since the beginning, that was 40 years ago. And you know, reliability, safety and endurance are our masterpiece, and we still focus on these kind of things.
And it shows. So we're buying Antal winches for our new 52-foot.
Amazing. Amazing. Can't wait to see it because I'm pretty curious, honestly. I just see some sneak peeks and designs, and it's a super beautiful one, so it would be a pleasure to have some news about it.
Come and see us, hopefully, at the Cannes Boat Show next year.
Oh, nice. Amazing. We will be there.
What do we need to do for servicing them?
Oh, essentially it's pretty easy. Just wash it. So every time you come back from a nice sailing day, okay, it's pretty common to wash all the boat around. Flash over the winch with a lot of fresh water, just to remove the must part of salt or any kind of dirtiness that can affect the winch. Apart of that, nothing really specially required. Sometimes, but in years and years, not every year is required. You can open it just to have a check about spring and pose, maybe have a small cleaning and a really feel of grease on it. That's it, nothing else, really. Because anyway, the tolerances, the mechanical one inside is already really studied to the millimeter, so you don't need a lot of grease or to compensate the fact. There's not here. So just a good cleaning, but let's say every bunch of years, also something like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Because inside the project, we studied the way the water will flow if it enters inside the winch to avoid dirty to block some pieces to accumulate in some parts of the winch. So it's super safe to stay there and just to wash it. Really.
Excellent. Good to know.
Fantastic.
To you.
Filippo.
Thank you. Yes, I am.
Thank you,
You're
Filippo.
more than welcome. Nice to meet you too.
We'll look forward to having these winches on our Portofino. Cheers.
The Cannes show definitely did not disappoint.
Hey, what do we have here?
This is the Mod X. You can see the sails completely retract down into those look like little boats, and they expand upwards to form this huge fixed wing sail, which is rotated electronically to get the right angle and the maximum speed. And this boat also performs pretty well. Completely green, hundreds of kilowatts of lithium batteries, 70 square meters of solar, and the motor for about 110 nautical miles on the engines. In light airs it sails at wind speed, and it reaches 15 knots in 20 knots of wind. So quite spectacular green boat.
We hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and thanks to our awesome Patreons whose money helps us save lives around the world. Please make sure you subscribe and ding the bell so you don't miss out on any of the exciting upcoming episodes. Hold on to your dreams because like the wind in the sails, they propel you towards endless possibilities.